The Netherlands is the first country to kick off the EU elections 4-day spectacle, and the first results are finally in. According to the exit polls, the far-right PVV hasn't taken the election by storm. In fact, they were pushed down to second place, with GroenLinks PvdA, a left-wing Green alliance, securing the most seats with 8. The PVV party secured 7 seats, followed by the center-right VVD party with 4 seats, and the CDA and D66 with 3 seats each. The rest of the seats go to the following parties. Bear in mind, these are only the exit polls, which are usually quite accurate, but the official results will be announced on Sunday evening after all countries have voted. So things could still change. So how does this compare to 5 years ago? Well, the PVV remains the biggest winner, gaining 6 seats as they weren't able to secure more than 1 5 years ago. The biggest loser is another far-right party called Forum for Democracy, who lost all 4 seats. As for the rest, the changes are quite minimal, with a maximum shift of 1 or 2 seats. Let's look at the situation at the European level. First, we'll exclude the parties that didn't secure any projected seats. This leaves us with 10 Dutch parties. For those unfamiliar with the European political structure, there are 7 main political groups in the European Parliament. Dutch parties are affiliated with these groups, collaborating with counterparts from all other nations across the EU. Here's the breakdown for the Netherlands. A quick note, VVD's membership in Renew Europe isn't certain. Due to their cooperation with Wilders in the national parliament, they are threatened to be kicked out. Similarly, BBB and the NSC still need confirmation of the EPP group. But let's assume their affiliation stays, then their totals would look like this, meaning that Renew Europe and the IND group are the winners of the first election. So what do we learn? Firstly, there's no right-wing surge. Let's look at the 2019 election results per European group. Yes, the far-right IND gained 6 seats, but the right-wing ECR lost 4 seats, meaning they only netted a gain of 2 seats together. Considering the number of seats in the Netherlands increased by 2, it's really not a massive gain. Wilders may have won the national elections by an absolute landslide, but it looks like he might lose this one to pro-EU factions. Let's see if this trend holds throughout Europe in the coming days. Secondly, voter turnout increased by 5%. Yes, 46.8% is still way too low, but maybe this is a sign that EU election participation is on the rise. Obviously, we're going to take full credit, all thanks to this EU-related channel. Thirdly, it is really all to play for. 31 seats have been filled out of 720, meaning there are 689 to go. Remember, these are just exit polls, and things might still change on Sunday evening. Next up, Estonia, Czechia, and Ireland. So if you live in these countries, make sure you get out there to vote. And if you like this content, please like the video and subscribe. And if you still need to vote, check out why it is important here. And if you need help, check out our ultimate guide here. Also, a special shout out to my amazing patrons. You really keep the channel going. See you all in the next video.